Hey everybody. So you can see some minor changes around here. Good morning, by the way. Just woke up, got a shower and stuff. And now I'm laying here, waiting to go see my grandfather. Which I don't know why I just said it like that. Like it was like it was really bad. But now I mean, it's pretty normal, right? Yeah, it's normal. I think. Does it really matter what I think? I'm awake, so that's all that really matters right now. So this episode, seeing that we already beat the game, and I know I had a bunch of crazy ideas I wanted to do, I figured this episode's going to be a quick crafting episode, and a little show and tell, because I did a couple little fancy things while I was gone, or while I wasn't recording. So here's this Bitmune stuff, alright? So, I set this up. This used to be my old seed disposer thingy, seed and plant disposer. Well, I set this up to do the Bitmune. So, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Bitumen? Bitumen? It sounds like some rich guy's last name. Oh, Sir Bitumen. You like a spot of tea? Sir Bitumen. I don't know. Anyways, so, this stuff melts down into biocrude. Biocrude is supposed to be going into here? Why is this not working? Why does this keep doing this to me? Why does it keep making me look bad? Crude oil. Crude oil, yeah, it should be... Why is this turned off? Oh! Oh! I did it because I wanted to melt some destabilized redstone. And apparently you can't do that in the Tinker's Forge in this mod pack that I'm creating. So, yeah. So anyways, biocrude goes in here, or the crude oil goes in here. It turns into naphtha, which is some sort of, like, dirty fuel. And then it goes into here, which turns into refined fuel, which then I go up here, and I put it in my new generator. And it's ridiculously good. Like, this is twice as good as this one. Like, the fuel's twice as good as the fuel in here. I set all these up. Like, I still don't need this much power, but, like, all the lava I put in here, like 128 buckets, are freaking gone already. So I figured I just opened up all the valves, so to speak, and just let everything just run through. You notice I made another one of these things because I was running out of room. So yeah, that one's full. That one's missing 3, and that one's missing 4. So I mean, I'm gonna need another. I could put 2 more on there before I have to start figuring out another system. But let's go look at the new system I put together. Holy crap! Walk outside and get attacked by a Mothman. Okay, that's enough out of you. Why can't I hit him? I know I'm pretty... He just ran away. I know I'm pretty much out of arrows. He wanted to get me back in the air because it's his natural habitat. Get out of my house, Mothman! Okay. Took care of that. Do I have any kind of food on me? Probably not. Let's get some cooked salmon, because, well, I have a ridiculous amount of cooked salmon. I do want to go get, cocoa beans at some point. Like, that's something I want to go do. I've been thinking about doing it for a while, but I haven't actually did it. So I cleared out a little bit around the chest. And grab all these insignificant loots. But, I cleared out a little bit around the chest, and just in case if I don't have my glitch armor, I put this pipe like this so I can walk under or over it. And then this is my big seed refining thing. So I have this set up to pull out seeds. which is this was actually like a marvel in technology right here. This is pulling out seeds and going into here. Now this one is pulling out the seeds from here, going through this pipe and going in here, and this one is this one's pulling out carrots for now and going into here and turning it into that biocrude stuff, which is getting infused with the seed oil that comes from here, and then it goes to the magma crucible and melts down and goes into here and gets fraction steeled off into gasoline, which then, gets built up in there. Now, one problem I have is I can't completely automate it. I mean, it's technically completely automated right now, but if you look, you see, like, it kills off my my supply of vegetables before I can get more in. So I gotta go and do something like this, and then I gotta change this to potatoes, and then take this out, and it does potatoes. So now it'll go through my 2,000 potatoes in like 10 minutes. No joke. Like I think I had 10,000 wheat, and now I have 286. So I did take out a bunch of wheat, put more potatoes and stuff in, so I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I have enough fuel over here to probably be okay for the rest of the game. I have those two. This internal buffer is almost full, and then I think the one in here is full. Do I have one downstairs? I think I have a full. Yeah, this is full too, and I have a full one downstairs. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's one. And I'm working on getting a full one of these, probably. I was looking at some of the other options, and that's pretty much the only options you got. The tree oil is one I'm going to do sooner or later, but I got to get more. I want to get more tree fluid to make it worth my while. Oh, quit it. Alright. Good enough. That's enough. That's not. I don't want charcoal. I want tree oil. Let's get to trying to crack out some of this crafting. This episode, we're going to do a large amount of just random crafting. Next episode, I think I'm either going to do mob grinder crafting or the new Tinker setup crafting, just because I want to see how it works. But we're going to do this. I think I want to start by... Actually, let's start with the hunting dimension, because that's something I've been putting off for a while. So I wonder if I just do this, if I can... Yeah, I can just literally put birch in there. Alright, I don't know how many I need, I can't remember. We're just going to do 20. 20 sounds good. Now the big question is where I want to put it. I guess I can just stick it right here. I guess I can just also just set it up like another portal, but I don't want to. I'm gonna do the corners, I think. And I should just bam. Alright. Now we got a hunting dimension. I'm just gonna... Yeah, I like that. Have to fix that eventually, but we're not gonna sweat it right now. So that's the hunting dimension. The only way you can get in there is if you gotta sneak through. Like you gotta crouch and walk. We're not going there today. That's pretty much just a mob grinder anyway. Like, it's basically the overworld, just 1,000 times more hostile mobs spawn. So it's like super, super dangerous. But we can get rid of this now. We finally did that. That's been up there for a while. Let's just get the portals out of the way. We're gonna do a portal to the Aether, in which I kind of like my last series where I actually went to the Aether first, because it just seemed. It doesn't seem like something I even care about doing now. Like my first when I had my first stop when I went there first, I had a reason. But now I'm like, I don't even care. Like, I have everything I could possibly need. Why would I go there? But I don't like it there. I can live with that. All right. Now let's get rid of. I already did. All right, good. I guess we can start doing some of the machines. I don't know. Actually, I want to kind of do the chest upgrade, but that's going to take the most time, and I might do it off camera. Let's just do all the simple stuff, and then we'll do this later. It's just a colossal chest upgrade. You make all the things you need to make the normal chest that you already have, and then you make this chest upgrade tool. As long as you have them all in your inventory, if you right-click it with this, it'll turn it straight into a diamond chest. So, there's that information. But I don't really know. I don't think I'm going to actually, do that right now. I'm sure there's a way to type in 64. Or if I shift-clicked. Oh, it does do more if I shift-click. Alright. Okay, good enough. Okay, let's make some nether stars. Thinking as many as we can. 16 nether stars. Good job. Alright. So we can get rid of that. 16 nether stars is going to be more than enough because I'm going to use them very sparingly. Now I want to get this speed upgrade. Only one is, well, that's all I really need. I should have titanium plates. My brain. It's too early. I see if I get up and I lay around for a little bit, I'm all right. But if I get up and I kind of just sprung up, shaved, got a shower, and change clothes, and usually I lay here for like 20, 30 minutes and then do whatever I want to do. But I didn't today. But now we have this super hyper speed upgrade, which we're gonna throw in here, and I'm hoping it doesn't like offset the failure rating too much. Where did it go? You're probably thinking there's probably much better ways to use another star, and you're probably right. I like that. Okay, now we have this extra speed boost thing. Where do I want to put it? Right, that is actually speed boosting it, right? Is it? Because it looks like these things are going the same speed. I don't know. I honestly do not know. What do we have in here for... Not tasks. Upgrades. We could throw another speed... Another... Yeah, we'll do that. Instead of just laying around. I should have took it out of there and upgraded it, but I didn't know I had upgrades in these machines. Alright. So that is the upgrade. Let's make the mob fishing rod, because we're going to need this to actually go and start collecting mob parts. Now I know I have a spawner. It's the fishing rod I'm not so sure about. Yeah, I don't have a new fishing rod. And this is just like it's pretty much like a diamond sword. Like, you go and you kill your mob with it, and then you get their mob chunk. It's kind of cool. I did a little experimentation. Let's go and do... Let's make the exchanging gadget. That's a nice simple one. We'll keep that in our inventory so we can charge it then. We'll get rid of that. I might build a town. Like, I'm either thinking of building a town, or I'm going to just make this place look super fancy. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. I might get the Ancient Warfare town building, but I'm probably going to do that off camera, because it's going to be quite a job. Now, I want to make these here florbs. Now, I don't know if I have any slag made. I do, so let's go ahead and make as many as we can. All those items can be remade. So, and then I want to make I want to say 3 reusable florbs. Yeah, we'll do 3 because it's 1 bar. That's all the signalium I have. I went and crafted a little bit of signalium for the stuff in the back. Now, these florbs are supposed to be reusable, which I don't know the difference. Like, I guess these break. Like, you use them once and they break. I don't really know. But I went and made signalium upgrades for everything back here, so it'd be like super speed. But then I realized that now that it's full, my generator can't use it fast enough. So, and I can't keep up with it vegetable-wise. So it might not have been the best course of action, but you know what? At least it's running at optimal efficiency. It will use every carrot, potato, and wheat I get as I get it, that's for sure. And I'll constantly have fuel. So in retrospect, we're doing something right. Alright, now we want to make this guy. Apparently, this will repair anything using energy, which is fantastic, because I'd much rather use energy than glitch ingots to repair my armor. So we're going to make this. And ultimately, it's not that expensive. So we're going to need a GPS for this. So we might as well take them all. It's probably going to need more by the end of this. And we can stick this one. I actually don't know. I guess we'll just put them right here. Why does it have to go that way? It is not alright with me. And watch. It goes that way anyway. Like, why? That's fine. This is fine. I can make this work. Not exactly how I want to set things up, but you know what? Now they're the way I like them to be. Yeah, mostly. I'd like this completely flipped around, but I'm not that lucky. So, alright. Now let's GPS this guy and see how this guy works. This is from the cyclic mod. And I'm not sure how much energy it takes, but I know if you're doing the lava one, it takes a ridiculous amount of lava. So let's take our helmet off here. I'm getting kind of hungry. I'm also, like, I'm getting, like, I don't know. Like, I'm gaining weight. Like, it's weird. Like, I just did a vegetarian thing, and I'm gaining weight. Like, it doesn't make any sense. If anything, you think I lost weight from, eating less, well, food altogether. But hey, what do I know? I'm not a doctor. That's awesome. That's freaking awesome. It works. Alright. And it uses energy, and that's something I got plenty of. Well, had plenty of. Get it? Anyways, this one's gone. I want to make a couple of these, but we'll wait till later. Actually, I want to work on this. This is going to be something. It's a packager. So bulk packaging with custom recipes. So let's see what we can do. There ain't no way I ain't got none of those. Now I guess I put all my furnaces in You gotta be kidding me. Okay, let's do it this way. Furnace. 1, 2. I have all my furnaces in my matter deconstructor, so that would explain that. Planks. 2. Should have did it out of birchwood. I'm getting a little tired of that mistake. Now I need to get light blue dye, which I should have enough. Is that enough? It's 4. 4 is how many I needed, right? Yeah, it is enough. Cool beans. Alright. So we'll grab this, and we'll grab this. And I need 2 item cables. And I'll show you guys another little automation I want to do here. Try to keep overall storage down. Once I have a 7x7 diamond chest, I'm not really going to have a storage issue, but I still don't want to overrun myself with... What did I do here? I don't want to overrun myself with cobblestone. So I set this area up particularly for this. Now I want to whitelist 64 cobblestone. Alright, then we plop that guy there. Take that fish out of there. Now how do I make it do a custom recipe? I'm kind of afraid to give it power because it might do something really weird. But I guess it's just cobblestone, so I don't have my boots. So you need the entire glitch armor to have flight. So that's you know, something worth remembering. Okay, so that should give me power in the packager. We'll see what it does. And I need to get soulbound on that entire set of armor, so if I die, I still have flight. And I know I have my bird left, but he's not that important anymore. Okay, so now you have power. It says I can do custom recipes. How do I do that with only a 6x6 grid? You know what? I have an idea. I don't know if you're working. I would assume it's not doing anything. Is there a book for this? I'm pretty sure I used one of these before, but I don't think I did it for anything too fancy. Well, not making furnaces ain't that hard, so I mean, that's not that fancy to begin with. I guess for now, we're just going to leave this be. I'll figure it out later, because I'm burning time here. So we'll just put all this away. Drop this guy down. And I want this one to go this way. So then it'll pull out the finished product whenever I get it to actually work, in which I should be able to get it work at some point. Because I've used them once before. Okay. I may have used them to make the ambers off of Skyforge, maybe. I don't know. Don't remember. Hey, look, there's my gun. Oh, by the way, like a little, rest in peace situation here. I lost my shovel, and I checked all my backpacks. Like, I hung them on the wall and checked them. It doesn't have my shovel. I have no idea what happened to that night slime. Beautiful piece of foliage. I don't know what happened to it. But, what you gonna do? So, now I want to make these 3 machines, and then the rest of this is just, whenever, whatever. The soul generator is kind of cool, but it's not that big of a deal. And then this is the uncrafting grinder, so if I give it power, I might be able to, like, uncraft those lava generators and make more like these generators, is the thought. We'll see. Ultimately, I'm trying to, like, make every machine that I can possibly even slightly maybe use to see if I can top out the power. But I don't think that's going to happen. Like, if matter overdrive and deep mob learning couldn't put a dent in my power, then this other stuff isn't gonna. Oh, this is finally running. I wanted this one to be the one that ran like non-stop, but I don't know how to get that to work like that. Like, I wanted all these to be available, but I wanted that one to constantly be running, because fish is something I'll never be short on. Like, I wish I could set up like a priority system, like on the simple storage unit. Like, I want this to draw power from this first, then everything else, but I can't, so it's whatever. Ultimately, coal was pretty much, I can pretty much get unlimited coal, and I can pretty much get unlimited cooked fish. So if these 4 run out, and I have enough speed upgrades in these 2, they can pull the weight. So I'm not too worried about it, but it's not really the way I wanted it to go. So I was trying to be a little more creative. All right, let's make the hydrator. We're gonna need terracotta for these guys. Let's make this one, whatever this one is, the solidifier, and we'll get rid of that. And then let's make the melter real quick, because we should have the stuff for that too. And I think we're gonna call it there, because it's getting real close to time I want to leave. Actually, it's getting real close to the time I want to, stuff my face full of some sort of food. Hopefully it's not gross or poisoned. Or gross and poisoned. That would be really horrible. I mean, if it was just poisoned and tasted good, that'd be alright. But gross and poisoned, that's just a double-edged sword. Anyways, let's make 16 of these. That'll be kind of cool. Nice way to end the episode. And then I think I'll do the rest of this off camera. The melter, well, it melts stuff. Big shocker there. The solidifier, it solidifies stuff. So there's another big shocker. This makes like lava and liquid redstone and stuff like that, and this makes like ice, packed ice, snowballs. This will make a dry sponge wet, or turn concrete powder into concrete, so on and so forth. This one actually has some cool recipes. This one I have a use for. instead of using the magma crucible. And then this one is pretty much useless, but I figured I'll take it just because I might need ice for something eventually. I actually wanted to try the Tinker stuff with ice. Apparently, there's a way to do something with ice with Tinkers. I don't really know what it is. Okay, so I need this to be a 16 by 16, so I need some dirt. And I need a hoe. Where did I get a diamond hoe from? Oh, do you know what? I got an interesting little story for you. Last night I got bored, and I decided to just destroy, like, battle towers. I just completely, like, humiliated, like, 6 battle towers. I just went and just completely wrecked them. I don't know why, really, because, I mean, I got a couple of items that might be worth talking about, but nothing really too fantastic. Actually, not what I was actually looking for. One of the things I was looking for that I forgot to put on my list of things to do is I want to start working on the electro blobs. I want to do a whole episode where I make my master wand and go take on a battle tower with that. But I need a silk touch pickaxe to make the tomes because I put a recipe in for this and I didn't want to make it too easy. So it's like really weird, odd items. I did the whole, like, I thought, like, okay, so how would I make these tomes? Well, I wanted to do a book and, like, some sort of crystal or something, and then, like, the novice spells or the amateur spells for the amateur book or the apprentice book. And then I wanted to do, like, a book and then, like, advanced spells and crystals or something for the advanced book. But I don't know how that would work out. If I dictionaried it, if it would do all of the advanced books or it would do all the books. Or if I do the specific item, it's only going to do that particular spell, and that's not going to work the way I want to either. So instead, I kind of went back to my schooling days and was like, well, you know what? I think you just take a handbook, right? And then you remember those stupid little book socks they used to give you at school or you used to buy and you can stretch over for a book cover because it's like book covers are mandatory. Because, a thin book cover is going to save your book for it. It's being whipped down the stairs. But, not that I ever did that. I don't know if I actually ever did that or not. I probably did that once. But anyways, you get a book and you put you put that book sock on it, so the gelatinous slime drops what I envisioned with that. And then, the whole teacher's pet thing, the apple of lofty saturation. And then a silk touch crystal ore to make it a little bit harder. So this is like the easiest one to get. You need 2 types of dye and a piece of grass and an apple. Now for this one I did a gold apple because this is how it scales up. And then this one's an emerald apple. And that's just the best thing I can come up with for the time being. Because, like I said, this is kind of like my baby, but to be honest, I'm kind of rushing it a little bit. Like, there's different things I want to implement that are like big things. Like, I want particular villager trades. Like, I want to be able to make. The idea is, I want if you turn a villager zombie into a villager, that it would have a set list of trades that I implement. Like, and I wanted it to kind of focus around the thermal expansion coins because there is no use for the thermal expansion coins that I know of. So like, let's see, they're here somewhere. These coins. They have these in the mod pack, and I'm like, that's so freaking cool. And there's other coins in the mod pack from Ancient Warfare, but these coins have no use that I know of. I could make them by pressing metal into them, and then I can melt them down. But I mean, what point is that? So I wanted to have a special villager that if you turned a villager zombie into a regular villager, they'd have special trades like for these. Like, you know, you might be able to get like, I was thinking Lycanite's mob parts and different Lycanite's parts would have been the trader for the zombie. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. You know, I should get rid of all that mycelium, so these guys don't spawn anymore, but I kind of, like, low-key, I kind of like them. Like, I can get rid of the mycelium and the mushrooms, and they won't spawn, but I like having the mycelium around, and I kind of like those crazy little moth guys. They're kind of cool. I just act like I hate them whenever they brutally beat me outside of my own house for no reason. But anyways, so we got all that done. I'm not gonna worry about this because it takes terracotta. I didn't really look at all the recipes before I set it up. And this guy takes 2 wither skeleton skulls, which I might just be able to. Okay, I don't have a. Wait, I don't have wither skeleton skulls. I mean, I know I used a bunch to just get all those nether stars, but that's. I thought I had a whole stack of them. Alright, guys. Yeah, well, I'm procrastinating again, but we're gonna call this episode quits. So thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys next